The perfect snake and the lesson of gilding the lily. It was a bright and festive day in Ms. Zhang's kindergarten class. Red lanterns swayed gently by the windows, and gold paper cutouts of dragons, rabbits, and the star of this year's Chinese New Year, the snake, decorated the walls. The room buzzed with excitement as the children prepared for the class competition, the Best New Year Decoration Contest. The prize was a big jar of candy in the shape of firecrackers, something every child in the class was eager to win.
Remember,
Ms. Zhang said with a smile,
the theme is the Year of the Snake, so think creatively.
Lyra, a bright-eyed, hyper-imaginative 5-year-old, led her group with enthusiasm. She and her friends, Marcus, May, and Ethan, decided to create a golden snake sculpture out of recycled materials. The kids brought in everything from toilet paper rolls to sparkly ribbons and bottle caps. Lyra was bursting with ideas.
We'll make it slither, we'll give it glittery scales, and maybe we could add wings?
She suggested, her eyes lighting up.
Wings?
Marcus asked, scratching his head.
Snakes don't have wings.
They could if they were magical,
Lyra said, imagining a shimmering snake soaring through the sky.
But Ms. Zhang said to keep it realistic.
May reminded her.
We don't want to mess it up.
Reluctantly, Lyra agreed, and the group focused on creating their golden snake. By the end of the day, their creation was incredible. The snake was long and sleek, with carefully cut scales from shiny paper and bright, curious eyes made of bottle caps. The children were proud of their work, and even Ms. Zhang gave an approving nod.
It's perfect,
May said, standing back to admire it. But Lyra wasn't satisfied. To her imaginative mind, the snake could always be better. After school, Lyra stayed behind, determined to add her magical touch. She glued glitter all over the snake, tied ribbons around its tail, and even added a tiny paper crown to its head. She was sure the decorations made it look even more impressive. The next morning, her teammates gasped when they saw what Lyra had done.
Lyra,
May exclaimed.
what happened to our snake?
I made it better.
Lyra said proudly.
Now it's the best snake ever.
But it doesn't look like a snake anymore.
Ethan said, frowning.
It looks messy.
Ms. Zhang is coming.
Marcus hissed. The group hurriedly pushed the snake onto their table just as Ms. Zhang walked by for judging. When she saw their project, Ms. Zhang paused. She tilted her head and smiled kindly.
This snake is very colourful,
She said.
but I remember it being different yesterday. What happened?
Lyra hesitated, her confidence wavering.
I thought it needed more.
She admitted.
I wanted it to be the best.
Ms. Zhang knelt down and gently touched the snake's glittery scales.
You know, Lyra, there's an old English saying, gild the lily. It means to add too much to something that's already beautiful and perfect, and in the process, take away from it.
Lyra's eyes widened.
Oh, like how I added too much to the snake.
Ms. Zhang nodded.
Sometimes the simplest things are the most beautiful. Your snake was already wonderful because it was made with care and teamwork. You didn't need to add more.
Lyra looked at her teammates who were nodding in agreement. She felt a pang of guilt, but also a spark of understanding.
I'm sorry.
She said.
I just wanted it to be special.
It was already special,
May said, smiling.
because we made it together.
Though their snake didn't win the contest, Lyra learned an important lesson that day. After the competition, Ms. Zhang helped her and her friends carefully remove the extra glitter and ribbons, restoring the snake to its original form. As they worked, Ms. Zhang explained the Chinese idiom,
Hua Shi Tian Zu,
which means
to draw legs on a snake.
a story about adding unnecessary details that ruin the whole. Lyra found the comparison amusing and promised to remember it. At the end of the day, Lyra held her friend's hands and grinned.
Next time, I'll listen to you guys and not draw legs or wings on our snake.
The kids laughed, and even though they didn't win the candy jar, they shared a bag of homemade dumplings Ms. Zhang had brought. They agreed it was the best Chinese New Year celebration ever. Whether it's a golden snake or any other creation, sometimes less is more. Beauty lies in simplicity, and teamwork makes any project truly shine. This Chinese New Year, as we celebrate the Year of the Snake, let's remember the wisdom of simplicity. Whether it's creating something new, solving a problem, or working together, sometimes the best things are already perfect just as they are. Share this story with someone you care about, and let's inspire others to appreciate the beauty of less. Happy Chinese New Year!
Wow.